I like to do photography as a hobby.
Okay.
Crazy.
Welcome back, everyone, here at the Thrive Guide, where you get your short, sweet, and simple insights on how to thrive in the world. Today we have an amazing special guest.
What's good? What's good, y'all? What's good?
What's good? He is hailing from the 561, where the palm trees sway and the leaves fall. So, Bertan, let them know who you are, what you do, how you thrive in the world.
As she kind of touched up, man, my name is Bert. I'm 24 years old, currently reside in West Palm Beach, Florida. Got a little photography hobby on the side, so if you want to get, you know what I'm saying, little flicks and whatnot, my Instagram is at BGVXIII. BGVXIII. I don't know where you're going to put it in the description, maybe up top, maybe down below, maybe on the left, maybe on the right, but she going to put it in the description.
You never know.
All right, go check me out.
Fun fact, everyone, this is my one and only brother.
So, right. Yeah.
Anyways, so we're gonna just jump right into it. As he stated before, he is thriving, okay? He owns an amazing photography company that started when? When did it start, actually?
It started some month of last year. I forgot when it was, but it was just an idea where I was just like, you know, man, I like photography, why not?
And how did the name come about?
So the XIII stands for 13 in Roman numerals.
Okay.
And then you got the BGV, which is Bert Gabriel Vision.
Fire.
That's right.
Fire. That is very smart, because I know a lot of people, when they start their own businesses, they really don't know where to start as far as coming up with the name or the LLC name. So that's pretty dope. Was the process hard thinking of the name, or was it kind of like, let me use my first initial, last initial, boom, 13?
It took a while. It took some time. Like I had to sit down and go over with my girl. A lot of people put Gurney's Gregoire photography. Like, don't nobody want to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, my page is GG Shoot.
Well, yours is different, but I'm just saying, like, people wanted to do like their first name, their last name, and then photography at the end of it, and then that was it.
That's true.
I want my name to be catchy. Yeah.
Be different, catchy, you know, think creatively, think outside the box. Why photography? Why not cooking? Why not rapping? Why not, I don't know, something else?
Well, at first, it was originally supposed to be a YouTube channel, right? I was originally supposed to just go around, make my own little channel. I was gonna make it off of fitness, health and wellness, basic steps on how to, you know, be physically one, and also mentally and spiritually one with your environment. I wanted to make sure that people were informed about certain health concepts, certain ideas, but I don't know, I felt like eventually over time I just swayed away from it and I wasn't able to actually execute. Like I said I was gonna do it, I said I was gonna make it happen, I said I was gonna have a YouTube channel, and that my goal was gonna be, like, all 2019 I was like, all right, cool, man, I'm gonna have a whole little YouTube channel, it's gonna grow, it's gonna pop off, I'm gonna have a lot of informative things on there. That wasn't the plan. God said no. Afterwards, I was like, you know what, man, I really do like to take pictures, man. Like it was one time where I actually sat in my room and I was just taking pictures in random places, and I was like, you know what, man, like this camera lens is really stellar. Like, let me see what I could do. So then, knowing me, the kind of guy that where I do all my research on YouTube, I went on YouTube, how to edit pictures, and then Lightroom popped up, and Lightroom saved the day.
Yep.
So now whenever I take pictures, I go straight on Lightroom, so go straight on Photoshop, I do my little editing skills and whatnot, and that's it. And then mind you guys, I have zero experience with Lightroom, I got zero experience with Photoshop, but with the help of YouTube, I went on there, I learned, and I got it done. So now your boy's actually taking nice pictures and post-process editing the right way.
Yep. I definitely agree. I feel like YouTube is where you can get the most resources from.
That's
and
right.
I actually learned that YouTube is the top most used search engine in the world, which is pretty dope, apart from Google. So Google's the second. So yeah, like if you guys want to learn a new skill, go on YouTube. First type it in, see what it's about, then get into it. So it's pretty dope how you use the Adobe Creative Cloud. But I guess the real question that a lot of other thrivers want to know is, how do you make this a side hustle for you? Because photography, as much as people might think it's easy, it's not. You have to take the photos, you got to edit them, you have to see what the loves. So how do you deal with customers, and how does it, you know, benefit you at the end of the day?
Whenever I go through the process where I have to edit pictures for a client or take pictures for a client, I essentially tell them early on that I don't want any sort of income from it, only because I feel like it takes away from the joy that I have with having to have photography as a hobby and slash side hustle. So it's like right now I'm just in the building process. I'm just trying to make sure that I have a nice stable foundation when it comes to photography and the work that I produce. I just want to go ahead and just build.
Patience is key. Okay, so I love how you started off building it, and you're still building it to get to that upper level. That is definitely the goal. Fun fact, I have my own photography side business.
GG Shoes.
Little side business.
GG Shoes. Hey, GG Shoes.
Anyway, I started because since middle school I had been doing video production photography, because I went to art schools in Palm Beach County, so they already had us doing this for elective classes. So I was like, you know what, let me make a mini profit off of it. I'm still not the best, but you know, I'm getting there. Everything takes a process.
It's definitely a waiting game. It's not going to be something that just happens instantaneously, unless you get lucky. Unless some celebrity just so happens to come across your page and they're just like, dang, I like this, and they come to find out it just blows up. But other than that, the more I decide to edit and the more I decide to post on my page, the more I realize that with each post I eventually get better and better and better. So when I look at my first post compared to my last post, I think like, dang, like I came a long way.
Thinking in terms of the future, the near future, 2020, 2021, it's about to be 2020, like 2020 vision. We need to see clearly, okay? Where do you see your brand going?
Well, the goal right now is to continue to remain humble, because essentially if the photography thing doesn't work out, I'm not gonna be upset at all. I mean, it's something that I love to do, and I don't really want to necessarily take the joy away from it, given the fact that I'm so focused on wanting to strive for success. And that's another thing too. Like if you feel like you have something that you love to do, especially if it's a hobby, make sure that you know you want to do it for sure. Because if money becomes involved, if greed becomes involved, then essentially it's going to take away from the joy of you wanting to do what you got to do. So if I feel like if the money and the greed is getting involved into it, then I'm just gonna be like, you know, let me back out a little bit. Let me just go back and go back to my roots and just basically do it as a hobby.
I agree. I feel like it's important to be humble. I like to tell people a lot, I was raised not to flaunt, not to like flex, because I seen people flex and
and then flex.
And
I see them flex and then I see them fold.
Exactly. So it's important not to flex, in my opinion. It's important to stay humble when you do build your own brand, whether that's online, whether that's doing what you love, your hobby. It's important to stay humble. And I tell people that all the time, but hey, people like to flex and they like to tell the world everything. But I mean, that's just that. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. But on my end, on our end, we don't do that. That's not cute. So make sure you guys book him now. His work is amazing, okay? So work with him, add him right now on the gram, because we all have amazing Instagram and we all love to have portraits of ourselves. So go check out his work, go book him, like, comment, subscribe, all of that. We gotta both hit the whoa.
Okay, let's do it. Ready? Throw it in there. Oh, there you go. Oh.
Anyways, we hit that.
Yeah, so like I said before, man, go follow my page at BGVXIII. That's BGVXIII. It's gonna be right over here in the description. I know she already put it before, but I'm gonna have her do it again right here in the link.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Young God.